Okay, boys and girls, the first thing we're going to do is we need to go to Paint. So I need to open up Paint. Remember, the icon looks like this. We can click on it at the bottom. And so first thing we need to do is open it up. Go ahead and pause the video. So what you'll do is you'll click on the pause button right here. It should be at the bottom corner while you open up Paint. Then you can go ahead and watch the video again. Now that we're in Paint, we want to go find the map we're going to be using. So what I need to do is I need to go to File, Open. So now what I need to do is I need to go to my student work folder. So I'm in Favorites, Student Work folder, and then I'm going to go down to and find your class. Once I'm inside my class folder, I'm going to find the one that says World Map. So I'm going to click on it and then say Open, or I can double click. So I'm going to click and say Open, and here is the world map. Go ahead and pause the video now, and I want you to go ahead, find World Map, and open it into your Paint. Before I can do anything else, I need to save it with my name. I need to rename. So I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to say File, and I'm going to say Save As, and it should be in my folder, but I want to now, I'm going to click at the end, and I'm going to add my name. I'm going to say Miss Rachel. Now I know who this belongs to, and I'm going to then press Save. And then you can press OK if you see a pop-up. Go ahead and pause the video now and resave it in your folder with your name. Okay, here we have a map of the world. This is a flat map, but we know the world is round. But if I were to spread the world out, this is what it would look like on a map. Notice everything inside here that's blue, that's ocean, that's water. So we're going to start off first, and we're going to add our water to our map. So here I have the world and a map just like I just showed you, except that it's not colored in yet. Now yours will probably start off in brush, but I want to make sure it's on bucket. And then I'm going to choose a blue because we said the water was blue. And I'm going to click on a blue, make sure the color is in color 1, and then I'm going to click. And now all of the ocean is blue. Go ahead and pause the video and make your ocean blue. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the different continents. So we'll come back later to what the names of the different oceans are, but now we're going to look at the land. Land is what we call a continent. So the first one we're going to look at is North America. Mexico is in North America. Guadalajara is right about here. So look and see, all of this is North America. I have islands up at the top. I have islands in the Caribbean, but it stops right here at the top of South America. So now I'm going to go back to my map and I'm going to color North America. I can go to the plus sign, zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to choose a color. You can choose whatever color you want, but we're just going to use different colors for each continent. So I'm going to choose red. So I have color 1, it's still in the bucket, and I'm going to click inside North America. But notice I still have some islands, so I'm going to click on the islands too and make sure that I fill those. Now these islands are a little bit hard, so I'm going to get in even closer so I can click inside. Notice what happened when I got close is I colored the edge. If I make a mistake, I can say go back and then I can try it again. And now I colored inside. And I can do the same for these islands. Go ahead, pause the video and color North America. Now we're going to color South America. So right below North America is South America. So we're going to go down there and we're going to color it a different color to show that it's a different continent. So here I am, and I'm going to go down. I can scroll down, and here is South America. I can go out a little bit so I can see it better. And I can choose a different color. This time I'm going to choose green, and I'm going to click inside. And now I have South America colored. Go ahead and pause the video and color South America. The next continent we have at the bottom is Antarctica. Notice how Antarctica is really long and it takes up all of the bottom. Here is Antarctica on my map. You can choose a different color or you can leave it white. I like it white, so I'm going to leave it white, but I'm going to know that these islands and Antarctica, it's all part of one continent. Go ahead and pause the video and color Antarctica, or if you kept it white like mine, you can continue. The next continent we're going to look at is at the top, and it's Europe. So notice I have some islands up here, but what's tricky about Europe is that it's right next to, it shares an area, or it's right next to Asia. So Europe, I'm going to make sure I get any islands that are in here as well. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit, and here is Europe. So I'm going to go ahead and color that one. So I can choose a color, and I'm going to click inside here. But notice I need to get the islands as well. I can get in closer to even help me even more so that I can get inside of the islands. Go ahead and pause the video and color Europe. The next continent we're going to look at is Asia. Here is Asia. Asia is quite large right next to Europe, and so we're going to color that a separate color. Notice I even have some islands down here as well, but I don't want to mix it up with this one over here, which is part of Australia. So I'm going to go over to paint, and here I have Asia. I'm going to go out a little bit so I can see all of the area. I'm going to click a new color, and I'm going to click inside. Here I have some islands. I'm going to get those as well. I can go zoom in if I want. Notice how I made a mistake, so I can go back, and then I can do it again. Okay, I can go keep. All right, notice this one, remember, we said was part of Australia, so we don't want to color that one. Now in the middle here, I'm not going to color that. That is actually a sea. So if I look back on my map, I can see this is supposed to be blue because it is a body of water. It's not an ocean, but it is a sea. So here I can go back to my blue and I can fill it in just like I have out here. Go ahead and pause the video and color Asia on your map. The next continent we have right here underneath Europe and Asia, we have Africa. Africa is this large continent, and we have one island down here. So I'm going to go back to my paint, and I'm going to choose another color, and I'm going to paint it. So I might choose a darker blue. Notice every continent is a different color. We don't want to copy any colors. Okay, so here I've painted Africa and the island. Go ahead and pause the video so that you can color Africa. The last continent we are going to look at and color in is Australia. Australia is one big island, or one big country and continent, and there's also some other islands as well. Some people call it Australia Oceania as well, and that's also correct. So we're gonna go to our paint and we're gonna color Australia. I wanna go out a little bit so that I can make sure I can see all of it. I'm gonna color it a different color and get all of these islands as well. So inside there. Go ahead and pause the video to finish coloring Australia Oceania. We have now finished our map. So what we want to make sure we do is we are going to save it. So I'm going to File and I'm going to say Save. I don't need to say Save As anymore because it's already been saved. So that is the map we're going to use, and now we're going to add some labels. Go ahead and save your map, and then you can go ahead and exit out of Paint.